You know how much I love J. Cole.
Yeah.
I'm a huge J. Cole fan. A lot of people ask me why I love J. Cole so much.
Okay.
And I wanna let the people know. For people that don't know, J. Cole is like my mentor, my favorite artist, the artist that literally motivated me to do anything I wanted to do.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to actually mention the story. I want to tell a story because it's so special to me. And I think I told you this before. When I was younger, right? I used to have super long hair. And I wanted to donate it to cancer. And I wanted to be the first guy to donate it, right? So that's there for another story. I actually have a video on my channel about my whole angel hair experience. So if you want, go check that out. I wanted to always be like different. And I kind of always stood out, right? From the crowd. And just having that long hair and having these goals made me stand out a little bit more. So for those years, I got bullied a lot because of my long hair. So I always felt like I was like on the bottom of the totem pole. And I always felt like left out and everything. Not depressing, but like you go to school every day and you're doing something so good for yourself and for others, right? And then people criticize you for it. I learned when I was like 9 years old to like push through people that didn't want me to do something. You know what I'm saying? And from a very young age, I was super, super lonely. I was like, damn, like, bro, like I'm doing something so good. Why are people so mad? I still remember like one day, like I was supposed to donate it for that year, and I ended up being 2 inches short, and I had to go through a whole summer and ended up going through a whole winter with the long hair. And it was just, I remember I had a notepad and I like expected it, and I was counting how many times people called me a girl on a notepad, man. Like it was low-key like depressing. Like I expected it, right? So I was super insecure. And then in grade 5, I finally donated it. When I was growing up, I was a funny guy. My twin brother was a cute one. Oldest brother was a smart one, and then the middle child was the athletic one. That was our positions, right? So as the funny and good communicator one, I wanted to stand out with my speeches. I remember in grade 5, I wrote a speech about expressions, right? And I wrote this whole speech, and I thought it was so good. I came home, my mom revised all of it, and it crushed me because I wanted to say a speech I wrote. This speech meant something to me. It was called The Secret to Life, and it talked about all like the law of attraction, everything that I kind of believe in right now. Okay. So at a very young age, I was very inspired by this law of attraction, this manifestation, right? And that's when I started to get into Fuzi. Yeah. And I ended up winning these speeches. I went all the way to boards with the speech that I wrote that I believed in, right? And it was this kind of a start. Like just a year ago, I was at the bottom of the totem pole getting bullied, and now I'm having all these people chant my name. And even if I had that, I still felt empty. There was still something that I felt like everyone was chanting my name. The next day, everyone just forgot about it. Yeah.
I mean, that's how it is.
Like, and it kind of sucked. But I ended up listening to The Secret to Life and kind of applying those rules. And then I started getting into Roman Atwood and Fuzi too. And these two vloggers, Fuzi's coming back around, but Fuzi had his hard times on YouTube, not gonna cap. But remember when Halloween Haunt, when I was vlogging Halloween Haunt, and you're like, who are you, Fuzi too? And then I'm like, you know Fuzi too? And you go, yeah! Bro, we became instant friends because of Fuzi, man. That. So that's how we became best friends, because of Fuzi. So this guy was so pinnacle in my life, man. And he motivated me to be better and be myself. And he actually brought me into J. Cole, because he always used young Simba mentality, Dollar in a Dream got tatted on him. So like I wanted to relate to what he was saying, so I started listening to J. Cole. And I started listening to these 3 songs. And at the same time, my friend Chris, he actually showed me Love Yours, right? He showed me that song, Love Yours. And Love Yours taught me one thing, and it's probably the most important thing in my life, and it was to like love yourself, right? As simple as that sounds, bro, it's helped me throughout all of high school. So every day after elementary school, I would go walk through the forest and go and listen to Love Yours over and over and over again. And it started motivating me to be a better person, be more confident, be myself, right? Be a leader instead of a follower. Started making my own plans. And I started becoming a better person and more confident, and I started doing what I wanted to do. So in grade 8, instead of talking about making a YouTube channel, I did a YouTube channel, right? I did my past 2 speeches. My grade 7 one was about motivation. My grade 8 one was about the secret to success. And I had such a good head on my shoulder going into high school that I used all of this and all of these sayings from J. Cole, beauty in the struggle, ugliness in the success. On God, I want that tatted on me. Because that line helped me through so much. I remember one day, I woke up so out of place, felt so empty. It was just in grade 7, bro. I biked to one of the parks and watched the sunrise, and just listening to Love Yours over and over and over again. So this song was so pinnacle in my life because it wasn't only a song that people just enjoyed to release dopamine. It was a song that I like connected to, that I related to. The fact that, like, you know, it doesn't matter how big your house is, it matters who's in your house. My values were changed just like that, right? The fact that, like, it doesn't matter how nice your clothes are, right? It doesn't matter how many girls you fuck with. It doesn't matter, all this shit is, I believe in, and you tell me if I'm wrong, when you have too much of something, it starts losing value.
Oh yeah,
you know?
for sure.
Like, too much money, too much fame, too much cars, too much girls,
shoes.
too much sex, too much anything. It starts losing value.
For sure.
And at the end of the day, you come back, and the only thing that you value is love and happiness. And that's what J. Cole preaches. And every single song I listen to, it's not only, I know those memes about J. Cole. It's like, he says like a word or a line, and you're just like, bro, that goes so hard. But because it's not the fact that that line individually goes hard, it's the fact that that line relates to what he said in his, like, Born Sinner album. And his Forest Hill Drive album relates to what he's saying in his KOD album.
You know what kind of pissed me off though? When J. Cole like released Middle Child, I feel like everyone started a bandwagon on him.
Yeah.
You know?
Well,
but like they didn't even listen to the lyrics. They just liked the flow. They liked the beat. You know?
I think that's
but
the
like
problem
not just
with it, I know.
like bandwagon on him, just bandwagon on that song.
Yeah.
Because they wouldn't listen to anything else except that one song. And I remember I would see like people posting on their Instagram like that they're listening to it and stuff, and I'm like,
I
bet you
got hyped,
don't.
though.
Yeah, but I'm like, I bet you don't know
got hyped.
any other J. Cole song.
I mean, if
You
your
know?
favorite J. Cole song, when I ask people, right?
If your favorite J. Cole song is Middle Child, please leave. Like,
It's a banger though. It's a good song.
But like,
it's a good
your
song.
favorite J. Cole song.
Okay,
though,
there's better ones, but it's a good song. It's a good
okay,
chemical song.
but like not the best J. Cole song. I can name like 100 better ones.
Yeah, but it's a good song.
I'm just saying, if that's your favorite J. Cole song, please leave.
No, you gotta listen to.
Stop
like,
watching.
It's no, hold on. Middle Child's a good song. Don't get me wrong. I like it because it put him back on the map. I felt like J. Cole was at the top of his game, right? Mm-hmm. Fuzi was at the top of the prank game.
Yeah.
And I felt personally, the reason why I related to them is that I felt like I was on top with my friends in popularity, and like, even though I don't believe in that shit,
Yeah.
but I felt like I was, you know, part of the cool kids
Yeah.
at the time, right? Obviously, I don't believe in that shit anymore, because no matter how popular you are, you're never as happy. And I learned that the hard way.
Yeah.
But yeah, like they always felt like they were at the top, but they were missing something, right? And that was because they were real. They were less respected because they were real. Fuzi, how many times did people boycott him because he was speaking facts, man? Like, that's why when people ask me, like, who do you like better, Roman or Fuzi back in the day, I would always say Fuzi,
I
because
would still say Fuzi.
because I felt like Roman was doing it for the camera, right? When Fuzi was kind of doing it just for himself.
Yeah.
Right, and J. Cole was just doing music for himself, and I felt like I learned from a very young age to do things for myself.